Hey, how you doing? I'm Will from Say How You Feel Custom T-Shirt and More. I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing? I'm Will from Custom. No. Hey, how you doing? I'm Will from Custom. I don't know what's going on. Hey, how you doing? I'm Will from Say How You Feel Custom T-Shirt and Soap Shop here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I would like to talk to you today about the difference between the different types of transfers you can get. You have pretty much, and there's way more, but for the most part, we're going to just talk about the ones that I use. I had to, but I'm going to talk about the ones that I use. I use Inkjet Transfers and Plastisol Transfers. That's it. I don't have a laser jet printer. Don't want a laser jet printer. Takes too much. Costs too much time. For me, personally, I just don't want to deal with it. So I prefer to just do it this way. Okay? So the first transfer sheet I'm going to show you is an inkjet transfer paper for dark color transfer. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Now it comes in 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 17. They don't come bigger than that. At least I have not been able to find bigger than that. You have some. Now this is for dark garments. Anything past a white to me, we on this. You know, I'm gonna show probably put some pictures up under these after each section. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out. But these are what you see when people wear the RIP shirts or they want a full color graphic and you don't have. They're not going to pay for a screen print. This, you can go sublimation. I do those. I'm sorry. I do use sublimation transfers. I did not bring them, and I might add it to the video. I might not, but that's a whole nother beast. So we're just going to talk about the transfers right now. So this right here, because this is all you need to start your business, is these, and I'll show you another one later. You can put, like I said, you put pictures on, do a number of things with it. You just have to know how to manipulate them and play with them. That's the first thing. Then you have inkjet transfer sheets for light color garments and white garments. I prefer just white, and that's it. Got a white shirt, I'm running it on this. Now, before I do that, hold on. Inkjet printers do not print white ink. That's why you have it from dark and you have it for white. They do not print for white ink. They don't print white ink. So because of that, this is two sheets. It's the carrier sheet, and then it's the print side. Now the print side, you have to separate them when you go to press it on the shirt, right? This white backing acts as white ink. Some people might call it printable vinyl. Some people might call it just, whatever. But at the end of the day, what it is a white sheet of paper that's kind of stretchy, but it's stiff and it's hard. It's not going to embed in your shirt. It's going to go right on top of it. It acts as a barrier between your shirt and the color, the ink. So this is why your colors are gonna pop. This is why your colors are gonna stick out, because it's on this white paper. That's beginning ink. Now, because these are for light garments and white shirts, it doesn't need the paper. This one you print off like the paper, like the pictures say. You don't have to reverse it. You don't have to do any of that. Just print the paper off regularly, and that's it. This paper, you're gonna have to flip the design, because you're gonna press it this way. So you have to make sure that you print it in reverse. But the reason this is going, so the reason I use it for white sheets only is because it just shows up better on white sheets, on white shirts. Sorry. So on a white shirt, it's gonna be, the colors are gonna pop, and I'm gonna get ready to do an order soon, and I might just film the whole order and put it online. But and just really just let y'all see the whole thing from beginning to end. Maybe I'll do, I've already did the design, so that's a little too late. But print it out, press it from pressing to end. Maybe I have somebody up here, we can have a conversation or something, y'all can learn some other stuff while we're pressing. But you press this on the shirt, you throw the paper away. You press this on the shirt, the backing you toss, the other part's gonna be on the shirt. You'll hear people say they don't like the paper. Do they have their flaws? Yes, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say they don't. They do. That's just, for a long time, I would not use the dark, because I didn't understand them and I didn't know how to properly make sure I used them and make sure that they got, because there's no videos on how to use the dark transfer or really any of the transfer sheets, you know, like for real. They're like a minute long. There's no one really breaking it down. So that's what I kind of want to do. But you do hear people bashing them. And to me, it all depends on your market. It depends on what you're trying to do. I don't turn anything away with anything down with my collar. So there's very few jobs I'm turning down. I'm looking for an embroiderer right now because I got a friend of mine who want a hat embroidered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going in. If I can print on it, I'm gonna print on it. I'm not none of that. So you see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things of it is what it is. The light transfer sheet, like I said, goes on white shirts. It will fade at least once. But after that once they first wash, it will not fade again. I've had transfers for light color shirts that have literally lasted 6, 7, 8, 9 years. Just, you know, back when I first started doing t-shirts again, I did some t-shirts for my frat. I belong to 586 Fraternity Incorporated. I belong to several organizations, but this one in particular, we were doing a party with the other members of D9, and we did some shirts to promote it. And they asked, can I do shirts? And I said, yeah. And they brought me the press over to the house. It was somebody else's press, so I pressed the shirts up. I hadn't done shirts in a millennium. It's in like 100 years. But I started doing this stuff when I was 17. My dad kind of got me involved in it. I just wish I had knew what I was doing then, like I know now. I probably, okay. Another story for a different time. So I printed the light transfers, pressed it. I still have my shirts today. Still, this is like I pressed them. You know, like I said, they might have faded once, but it still looks good. They don't fade anymore after that. You know, so that's the only downfall. But this sheet, the light transfer sheet, is going to be embedded into your shirt. It's not going to be like the dark and sit on top. It has a very soft hand, whereas the dark has a heavy hand, and that's okay. Like I said, they both serve their own purposes. They both serve a reason. You know, if your market, I got people out here I know that do not do RIP t-shirts. Okay. They put glitter on everything. Okay. That's on them. They do some picture shirts, but they don't do recipe shirts. I have no qualm with doing recipe shirts. Sure, it's on you. Wear what you want to wear on it. Who am I to say you're wrong? I walk around with a Malcolm X shirt on and an MLK shirt on. And I'll say RIP on it, but neither one of these gentlemen are alive anymore. So it is what it is. The next transfer I want to show you, I was going to show you another, but I am going to show that. This is my wife's a member of Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and my frat is the brother organization Zeta Phi Beta sorority. This is what I would call a stock transfer. This is what we call stock transfers. I can order these from a company. I don't have to do them myself. I order them from a company, and then I press them on the shirt, and then I just gave you a custom shirt. I can order the designs. It's already been done. This is a multicolor one, black and blue. The thing about now normally this is screen printed. So this is this is screen printed. Big. They screen printed this design on this shirt. So because of that, this is screen printed because it's paint. So what'll happen is when they screen printed on the design, I take and put it on my heat press backwards like this. It presses down. I take off the shirt. The shirt is right side up. You can read it, and you have made a custom screen printed shirt. Now you have stock, which you can order from companies of different designs. Depends on the design that you want that you're looking for. They're good. They work. They're great. And if you have like a function, like a bike club or something like that, or if you belong to some Greek organization, or you belong to church, or you want religious sayings or whatever, you don't have any ideas, you can go on there and create some, or you can get some. You can get what they have up there. They also have designs for breast cancer awareness and different kind of things like that. Now, if you want to create a custom transfer, still plastisol transfer, still screen printing, you can also do that. You see, this is my other frat brothers of Alpha Iota Nu. Is a preaching fraternity. I am a preacher. I do not deny that. I preach the gospel, and I have no qualm what people think about it. I'm saved by grace. Do what you feel. Take that how you want to take it. I love everybody. So that is a transfer from one of my AIN frat brothers, and that's his logo. That's all the stuff that he does. His front and back piece. I put on the front. It's a pocket left piece. This particular piece goes directly on the back of the shirt. With a boom, with a bang. I just screen printed the shirt. I'll put probably his pictures up there so you can see how that design came out as well. The thing about the custom, those things you have to realize is ultimately what you're doing is just screen printing. They screen print the transfer sheets. Now, I have a 4-color press, so if I do screen print anything, that's what I'll screen print the transfers, because usually I'm only going to screen print my design, and I'll screen print a few of them, whatever, and send it on its way. So, but when you do that, you dry it, you put some this powder over it, right? You dry it, and I might do a video on that. So how to do it. You dry it, put it under a heat press, like a heat dryer, or you put it on your press. I have another press at home that I might use. Hover over it, let it dry over, whatever, and then whenever you're ready to use it, you just press it on the shirt. And you created your plastic transfers. Now, I wouldn't advise nobody going into that, because again, you can order these from different companies. I have several companies that I use. I'm putting together a class, and I'm working on getting a DVD together. And once I finish this DVD, it'll be extensive of what you have to do, all the way down to pricing, because I want people to be able to. Pricing was never something that I was able to see, so I want y'all to see all of that. So to recap, before I get out of here, light color transfer sheet. You reverse the image, you press it on the shirt, toss the paper away. Great for white colors, for white shirts. Dark transfer sheet. You leave the image straight. You do not reverse the image. You press the shirt, you peel it from the backing, press the shirt onto the shirt, the transfer onto the shirt. You have a great shirt. I'm going to send you some pictures and add some pictures on here. I might just add them all at the back and say what design it was. Custom plastisol transfer. Great, period. And, you want a screen print, you want to get in the screen printer, but do not want to have a learning curve, and nor do you want to buy all that expensive equipment. A heat press and a plastisol transfer. That's it. You don't need nothing else other than a computer. And you don't even really need that, because some of the companies I go to, I can design mine right on my phone, send it up, pay them people, they send what I need, boom, I can press your shirt up. You know what I'm saying? You do have a minimum order. You know, and then they do check, same way they do if you go somewhere else to screen print, they are going to charge you from a screen printer, they are going to charge you based off the colors. For me, like I said, I have a 4-color screen press. I still order these, as you can see. But for my own designs, a lot of times I might go ahead and just print my own. You know, I got to clean my booth up again. You know, I got to definitely go clean that and get that in order. But I have a way to do it to where it doesn't require me to do a whole lot, and I can screen print without having to put the emulsion on and all of that. And some people say, well, you should just do this. I don't want to do that. For my clothes, that's one thing. For somebody else's design, I don't feel like being bothered. I'm going to charge you for these transfers and go about my business. But to tell you the truth, you balance out about the same prices I would charge for screen printing anyway. That's why I do it that way, because I can do it at my store. In my store, I don't have the screen 4-color press here. I just have a heat press and a printer, and that's how I do shirts. I'm either going to heat press your design with a Plastisol transfer, or I'm going to heat press your design with vinyl. Oh, and I have my vinyl cutter. So those are 3 things I have at the store, because that's all you need: is a vinyl cutter, heat press, and a printer. That's it. So with that being said, I'm going to show some demonstration on all these transfers as well. But right now, I just want to give you the differences in the transfers that I use. I'm going to put some samples of things that I've done on the back of this video. You guys be blessed, be safe, and have a great day. And by the way, continue saying how you feel. Peace.